Great. Awesome. And welcome to our Opulent Health and Wellness event. Today being Thursday, the 9th of February. Where is the year going already? So my name's Jana, and I'm just going to share with you this amazing program and product and a little bit about our business tonight with a few amazing shares from some amazing mamas that are on tonight. And also we've got two wonderful new girls that are new to the business and are launching tonight. So really excited for Carla and Natalie. So if you've hopped on tonight to support them or see what they're up to, thank you so much for hopping on tonight. And if you don't get all your questions answered tonight, please make sure you have a chat with them afterwards. I can see that a couple of people still don't have volume, so someone keep an eye on the chat there for me. That'd be great. All right, so I'm just going to give you a quick little introduction about myself and sort of how I came into the business. So 12 months ago, literally 12 months ago last week, I was actually researching for a product for my husband who only eats meat and potato. So I really needed to find something to bridge a huge gap in his diet. He looks, he's quite healthy, to tell you the truth, and he looks healthy. But I was worried about how that would be in the future with his diet and so forth. So I was researching and came across the amazing product Juice Plus. But also at the same time, I came across this opportunity. So on a local mum's page down here, someone I didn't know, something I would not normally do. But for the first time in my life, I wasn't enjoying my job. So I've worked all my life between study and employment. I'd gone from the Department of Defence after 10 years to the Department of Human Services. And that promotion was after maternity leave with my second child. So I wasn't just returning to a job after maternity leave, I was returning to a new position and having to do a lot of training, full-time hours, and, trying to work that around a new family. So I wasn't enjoying it, and I needed to find something else just so I could supplement my hours a little bit, really. And I found this. And it ended up being Juice Plus, so the product I was researching at the time. So I sort of jumped in and thought, this is amazing. I'll just get my product a bit cheaper, maybe reduce my hours. But I've been very fortunate enough that the business and the product and the program has been such an amazing journey to share that I get to do this full time now. So I actually finished my job 2 weeks ago. So I literally just work around my kids. My kids come first, and then I get to share this amazing product and program in events like this or with social media. So I'm going to hop straight into it and talk about our program firstly. So we do have an amazing program that's been created to help families and individuals change their health, one family or one person at a time, I guess. And it's all based around whole foods. So it's deprivation free, it's all yummy recipes. We've got a detox, we've got a cleanse, and a lot of work's been put into this. So I know there's a lot of other programs out there, and there's a lot of choice when it comes to looking after your health, and a lot of those are based around weight loss. And ours is based around just a healthy lifestyle and setting you up for a great future with your health. So ours is called the Juicy Body Transformation. It was built by some amazing people in our team. We all come from all different shapes of life. Kira Westwick is the main guru behind our Juicy Body Transformation. And she was actually runner-up on MasterChef 2 years ago. An absolutely beautiful soul who just loves whole foods, but also is a foodie. So she loves creating all these yummy recipes for us to learn and to share with people and to better our health. And they're all family friendly. They're all yummy. They're easy to make, but it's just teaching individuals on how to take the healthier option than the easier option, I guess. So we've got an amazing page that all our customers get to be a part of for life once they join our program and our products. And they literally get support 24/7. They're amongst a community of people that are all on the same journey together. And the results have just been amazing. So they're all based around ebooks. So all these programs, all our recipes are available online to our customers, but we also do print them as well. So I've just got here the 8-week shred, and that's a a mini version from our Juicy Body Transformation. And again, that's got some, you know, fitness tips in there. It's got how to get started, how to do your shopping, how to prep your meals for the week. It's got some amazing stuff just in that one alone. But it is an amazing program, and we're getting some huge results with it. And the program is tailored around our product as well. So, and our business, I guess our company, which is Juice Plus. So Juice Plus, the company itself, has been around for 47 years, and the product itself just over 25. So Juice Plus is designed to bridge a gap in your diet. It isn't there to replace a healthy diet at all, or to diet and supplement meals. It is there to bridge a gap. You know, and, you know, as much as I am a bit of a foodie myself, and I've always prided myself on trying to feed myself and my kids, you know, that standard government 3 to 5 of fruit and vegetable, but science nowadays is saying we should be going for around 7 to 11 fruit and vegetables a day. And as much as I think I am doing that, not every day is perfect. And to know that these products are designed to bridge that gap is really amazing. And in saying that, our hero product, which is our fruits, vegetables and berries, these little babies are literally full of, you got over a variety of 27 fruits, vegetables and berries. Okay, and when I say that, you know, they're not just what's available on the day at the market for them to creating these capsules. These specific, just in the vegetable capsules, these specific vegetables that are in there work better on their together in synergy with each item that's in there than they do on their own. So for instance, with the vegetable capsule, you've got carrot, cabbage, kale, broccoli, beet, tomato, parsley, spinach, and, you know, that's just a unique variety just there on its own, and that's just the vegetable capsules. And that's what I love about Juice Plus too. You can literally read the label and know what it is. You know, so many supplements and vitamins out there we buy from the chemist. Attempting to read those labels, you'd have to have about 4 degrees behind you. But these are just, they just list the fruit and vegetables that are in there. It's that easy, and there's no warning labels on there. Our products are perfectly safe for whatever part of life you're in. So if you are a breastfeeding mum or a pregnant mum, or if you're older Australians, in age, they're perfect for that too, and even for the children. So I've got the chews for the kids too to go into. But this is your micronutrition. So this is all about oiling your, the engine and keeping everything running smoothly. So the difference between this and your normal fruit and vegetables is obviously when we're buying our fruit and vegetables from the supermarket, they've been picked before their prime ripening. They've been chucked on a truck or on a boat or on a plane. They've been sprayed with all different chemicals and sprays and waxes, so they look nice for us and to keep their shape and so forth for us to purchase. And then if they're vegetables too, we're then cooking them, so we're actually cooking out half their nutrients as well. But with these and all the berries and all the fruit and vegetables that go into these, they are grown purely for our capsules. So they do stay on the vine until their prime ripening. And then they are literally taken into our factories, which are no further than an hour away. So they're literally picked and then taken straight into our factories, where they are washed and then they are pulped and they are juiced. So all the liquid and all the sugar is removed, and then they are slowly heated at a very slow and non-binding sort of temperature. So it keeps all the live enzymes, nutritional value, micronutrition and phytonutrients all still intact. And then it's capsulated into our vegan, vegetarian capsules, so they can't be affected by oxidization and not do the job that they're designed to do. And then what we do on a daily basis is we swallow these capsules each day and still having our 3 to 5 normal meals a day. And literally within 3 minutes, they're into our blood system and they're heading straight where they need to go, whether it be the liver, the kidneys, cardiovascular system, respiratory. It does all sorts of amazing things. And the difference between that and, say, the multivitamin that I used to be on when I was pregnant, my body didn't recognise half those synthetic and artificial ingredients that were in there. So I would just be peeing it out. So I'd have that disco where I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, there we go.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm just going to mute everyone again. I'm not sure what happened there. That's all right. Beautiful. That's right. We got to see someone's computer. I hope there wasn't anything private there. Yeah, so with ours, it literally is just fruit and vegetables. So your body recognises it and it does what it needs to do. So truly amazing in that sense as well. So yeah, that's basically it with our capsules, and we're seeing some amazing results with those. I mean, fruit and vegetables, you know, it's all about your gut health, your immune system, and then with your berries, you're looking at your antioxidants and so forth. So it's skin, hair, all that amazing stuff. And Juice Plus has had over 33 peer gold standard studies done on it, which is truly amazing again. So it's not something you would normally hear about when you're looking at your products in the supermarket. And here in Australia, we're actually part of one at the moment. So Juice Plus being the product or company with a heart, is we get to sponsor one child with every adult order of our fruit, vegetables and berries. So every time someone gets that product and they've got children, and you get to, sponsor a child for free. So you're literally getting two for the price of one. And if they are the younger age, they can have the chews. So these are literally our fruit and vegetable capsules, but put into a chew form. So they've still got some of the natural sugar in them, and they're joined with tapioca. And they're really yummy, and the sugar value compared to some of the other ones on the market is so much less than what I was giving my children before. So again, you can read the label on these, and some of the results with these with the kids are truly amazing. Again, even from gums to, for my children, it was definitely respiratory, and then obviously craveability. The more you eat these, have the capsules or you chews at that cellular level, it's just like attracts like. So you're going to want more fruit and vegetables. Before you might have been craving your sugar or your caffeine or your savouries. But that was one thing I noticed very early in the day, was that I really was just craving fresh celery sticks and carrot sticks. And even the children, you know, they're going to the crisper instead of the pantry, which is really, really nice. And then our other products, so we're talking about micronutrition with our capsules. Our other main product is obviously macronutrition. So that's the fuel in the engine. All right, so we have these amazing complete powders. They come in chocolate and vanilla. And again, they're all plant-based. All right, so it's all these amazing proteins in there. And again, very different to what I've sort of done in the past, but you're looking at all these beautiful plant bases that you would definitely not get into your diet every day. So you're looking at millet, you're looking at yucca, you're looking at quinoa, you're looking at sprouts, peas, what else? We've got alfalfa sprouts, pomegranate, natural sugars from stevia and from sugar cane. So you're getting that vitamin B from the mushroom powder, but you're also getting vitamin D and complex vitamin D niacin. Niacin is one of those mood enhancers. So between the extra energy you're getting in your capsules and then this mood enhancer from the shakes, it's doing some amazing things for people with anxiety and depression also. But what I like about them is that I can have those. They're not designed to be a meal replacement, but again, adding the right things to them. I have them in the morning with my 2-year-old. Most days when we're running around and we've run out of time, I pop some oats in there along with some berries or banana and so forth, and that's in our smoothie. And it does fill you up. And again, for these people that have the sugar cravings, they're also amazing in the afternoon when you're looking for that sugar hit. So that's pretty much our 3 products. They're all amazing. They're all whole foods, GMO-free, tested for herbicides and pesticides all the way through the process. And they're literally just fruits, vegetables and berries. There is nothing else to them, which is really amazing. So I know exactly what I'm putting into my body, and I know exactly what I'm sharing with people when they ask me what it is I'm doing, why I'm so happy and why I'm got so much energy and so forth. So I'm just going to get a couple of girls to share now, and I'm just going to hop over here and find Casey, and I'm just going to spotlight you, Casey, and when you're ready, would love to hear about your little journey with the product, how it came into your life, what sort of results you've had, and and why you're loving being on Juice Plus, basically. So I'm just, there you go.
Hi everyone. Can you all hear me okay? Actually, there's no way of me knowing because my computer seems to have frozen. Maybe if you,
You're all
maybe
good.
someone write a message. Oh, you can hear me? Great. I started the product probably about 10 months ago now, and I initially started because I was looking for some more energy. I saw a couple of my girlfriends, Jana and Lindsay, posting constantly about all of this energy they have, and they both at the time had little babies, and I was thinking, how on earth do these mamas with young babies have so much more energy than I do? This is not how it should be working. So I approached them and said, what is it? What's the secret? I want to know. I was working in Papua New Guinea at the time and had zero control over my diet, so I was getting no nutrients at all, and I needed something. So Jana told me about this amazing product, and straight away, it made sense. You know, I didn't even have to think twice about it. For me, it just made a lot of sense. So I was really lucky in that regard, I guess. So I started the product. I was terrible at taking the capsules, absolutely terrible. I learned, for all of you out there who are thinking about it, all of them straight up in the morning is the best way. You can't forget. So when I finally started taking them constantly, I saw so many results so fast. I slept for a full night. The first time in about 13 years, I slept the entire night. I mean, 8 hours like a dead person slept. It was the most bizarre feeling ever, waking up and having slept. So that was amazing. I went from 6 cups of coffee to 0 cups of coffee. So now I just drink coffee because I enjoy it, and I'll have a glass or a cup of coffee every few days, whereas before I would have 6 cups of coffee a day because I couldn't function without it. And my most amazing feat is that I had thoracic spondyloarthritis. So I was in solarium from the dermatologist. I was on methotrexate. So methotrexate is a horrible form of chemotherapy to try and reduce this inflammation for my thoracic spondyloarthritis. So the solariums were to fix the psoriasis, and the methotrexate was to fix the inflammation down my entire spine. So I've been off methotrexate for a few years now. The rheumatologist told me that I have to go back on it. Every time I visited the rheumatologist, they said, I have to go back on the drug. I'm going to relapse, even worse, I'm going to be completely immobile. And last time I visited them, which was in about September last year, they told me that they've never seen someone have such a recovery. They can't believe how mobile I am. They're amazed at my flexibility, and whatever it is I'm doing, I have to keep it up because they're just blown away by my results. So for me, I was literally, okay, not literally, but in my mind doing cartwheels out of their office. I can't actually do a cartwheel, I realised at Christmas. It's really hard if you're an adult. But I tried to just bounce out of there. I was so excited and so happy to hear that. So that's my success.
Awesome. Thanks, Casey. And on that, I remember a lady that's come to quite a few of our events now, and she now just rocks up with this bag of medication that she used to take, and she's just truly amazing. She'll bring them out. She'll tell us what everything was for, and then the condition that it would create from the one taking this one, and then she'd have to take something for that, and then it was just all, constant money and constant, medication covering something, but then affecting something else. So, yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah, Christina.
Yes, that's her. Yep. Yeah. Also, all right, Jackie, I'm going to spotlight you now, honey. I'd love to hear your results. You've had some amazing results, not only with the 8-week shred, but in your journey with Juice Plus. So I'm just going to spotlight you now. Take it away.
Hey, everyone. So my story's a bit different, actually. I'm a single parent and was really struggling financially, was just looking for anything and everything that I can do to bring in some extra income to support me and my darling little toddler. And so Steph actually posted on Facebook, and I commented on hers and had a chat with her, and hadn't even tried the product. She'd explained what the product was about, but I was just willing to try anything and everything just to start getting an income. So I went business end first before trying the product. And I'm glad I actually did it because the product's just amazing. I'm glad I just jumped in there and just did it and did everything twice. Before I started the product, I was severely overweight, like hugely overweight. I was a size 18 to 20, mostly closer to 20 in clothes. And within 3 months, I've managed to lose 11 kilo, go down to a size 10 to 12 top and a 12 to 14 pants, and over 50 centimetres off my body. So, yeah.
Well done. I know I sort of threw you in the deep end tonight, but honestly, the last 2 times I've had to look for you to share, I've had to go hunting for you because you actually, like, even just in your face, you're sort of glowing and you just look like a different person. I'm like, where is Jackie? And there is a Jackie there. It says it on the screen, but I keep going past you. So, well done, hun. I know you're working on an amazing meal plan. You and me are on an amazing journey together with your health and hopefully also with the business. So, well done.
Thank you. I've actually got her working out with me too. She'll see my exercise equipment and I'll be doing something, and then she'll go, "Oh, look, Mum," and she'll start pulling bits up like she's doing it as well. Yeah,
that's wonderful. And I've seen some amazing posts with you and Mia in the kitchen, which is lovely also. Great. All right, I'm just going to switch it up a little bit, and I'm just going to share a little bit about the business, and I guess where people are a little bit skeptic at the start, I guess, and then we're going to switch over to our amazing girls that are launching tonight. So I guess when people sort of consider what it is that we do, there is a bit of skepticism behind it, and they sort of, some people even consider that it's one of those pyramid structure or schemes, I guess. But I think any traditional business, when you really look at it, has got a pyramid structure. So like I said, I've come from the defence and I've been in Department of Human Services, and I know coming into those roles, you come in at a certain level and then you've got to work your butt off to get to any level above that. So I guess the easiest way to do an example of that is to think about Safeway. We all go in, we all do our supermarket shopping, and I guess at the top of that business is the CEO. All right, and as you start to look down the pyramid scheme, you might have your board of directors, you might have an area manager, and you might have, can you just mute yourself for me, Jackie? I think it's yours.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right. It hasn't done it for me. And then as you keep going down, then you're looking at a store manager, then you're looking at maybe an aisle manager, deli manager, and so forth. And then you've got our amazing people that are always cheerful, that are always there looking after us every time we go in and do our shopping. So, all our checkout chicks. So you've got Peter, you've got Lisa, and you've got all these lovely little people down here. And, I've seen my friend Pete at Safeway every week that I can remember shopping at Safeway. I don't know if he has got any, plans on going up that ladder, but if he does want to strive to go up to one of these, supervisors or manager levels, he needs to apply and go up against all these other people that in store and outside of the store. So every time they apply for a position, they're competing and individually trying to grow. And they might get up to an aisle manager or a section manager or even a store manager or so forth, but how many years and how much work are they going to put in to do so? And then also, they've got to work those set hours. Most of the time they've got to put in requests for leave and, then try and fight that out between everybody else so they're not all on a leave at the same time. And the higher you get up, the more hours you're doing, the more stress on your life, and so forth. I guess with our business, it's more of a rectangle, and we all come in again at the bottom. But where we come in, we're called a virtual franchise. All right, and the difference is between this is we all do come in at this level, but very quickly we too have levels in the business. But up here, our top pinnacle position, NMD, there's not one of those. Every person that comes into this business gets that opportunity to build their business all the way up to the top. It's unlimited. And the only way you can do that in this business is if you link arms, you're teachable and you're driven. And literally from there, just sharing and helping each other, we all get to grow in this business together. And it's an amazing journey because it is very different to what we're used to. You know, and I was one of those sort of skeptics, I guess, at the start because I've actually owned a traditional business as well. And I was putting in 80 to 90 hours. I had to have a job where I was getting paid from someone definitely while I was building that business because I wasn't drawing a wage for that first couple of years in that traditional business. And then I guess what the next question is, it's all about linking arms and helping people grow, but then sort of how do we share it? And literally, you know, when I came into the business, I was just thinking to cover my product and maybe, you know, reduce my hours. But very quickly, all I did was sort of share how quickly I wasn't expecting results for me, firstly. The biggest results were for my children with their respiratory problems. And as soon as that was corrected, I was getting more sleep. I had more energy. So I came in just me on my little lonesome. I was introduced by Lauren previously. She showed me how to start the business. She linked arms with me and said, let's help you find a few customers. Let's help you share, understand it a little bit. So she helped me find my first few customers. But also what she helped me do was help share it with sort of one person. But that one person then sort of came to maybe 2, maybe 3 people. And very quickly I had sort of Lynn's at the start. I had Catherine and I had Steph. All right. And then what I just did exactly what Lauren had done. I showed these girls what I did at the start of the business and helped them find a few customers. And then, you know, what happens is, you know, I was what we have A, B and C, I think, when you come into this business. We're all coming in for different reasons. A might be this is going to be their ticket to staying at home and working for the rest of their life. B might be it's just it's a travel fund or to pay off some credit cards or so forth and pay for their product. C might be just to get their product a bit cheaper. So when I first come in, I was definitely sort of B. Lynn's came in very quickly and saw what it could be, and she straight away thought it could be A. You know, it's different for everybody. You all come in for different reasons. But again, they did what, you know, what I'd teach them. Lindsay then went and taught a couple of people herself very early in the day and then showed them to share with a few customers. And this keeps on happening. Steph did the same. And we don't go out and sell. We literally just share our results and share an amazing program and share the opportunity. So, because who wants to keep doing what they're doing for the next 20 to 40 years? I know in my role, I couldn't do it. So some people have got amazing jobs. They're in their jobs that they want to be for life, and that's great. But I guess as we get older, I know with my partner, you know, the body starts to deteriorate. So it's nice to have something there that I know can, you know, cover us in the later years. But again, you know, with Catherine, for instance, just to see, you know, watch it grow. Again, she shared it with Michelle. Michelle went and shared it with Adam. And Adam went and shared it with Zoe. So all I knew at the beginning, it's not, you know, you don't have to come in and know a million people. All I knew at the beginning was Lindsay, Catherine and Steph. And from this, you know, this is what we call the popcorn effect. You know, and people just keep growing, and it's not instant. It's over time. You just keep sharing people, and I've gone and shared it with a few more people since then. But this sort of effect starts happening. And then the community comes along with it. I mean, not only do you get to be a part of a community as a customer, but the community you get in the business is second to none. The relationships you build and the support you get, it's like a mother's group on Juice Plus, and it is really amazing. So that's a little bit about the business. I'm going to touch on that a little bit more afterwards, but I'm going to let our girls launch their business. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to find Natalie. I'm going to spotlight you now, Natalie. So Natalie, for you, Hannah, you're very, very new in the business. How did you come across Juice Plus? What are you excited about? And where were you beforehand?
Paparazzi photo.
Alrighty.
Hi, can everyone hear me?
You're good.
Ooh, so nervous. So a good friend of mine, Mel, she introduced me to the product, and then she also introduced me to this business idea. And at first I was quite like, oh my goodness, what are you roping me into? But then as I've been learning from like Jana and Linz and Mel, I really am attracted to, it's not push selling. Like, I have not gone to anyone and been like, hey, buy this off me. It's very relaxed, and people, like, the product just sells itself. And I guess I've tried a few of the shakes and the capsules, and it's just amazing. So where I was before this, I've just had a 4-week-old little girl, so my health is, not at its peak. Before I was pregnant, I was exercising a lot and just not getting results very quickly. So I'm very excited to see where this journey will take me. Is that all the questions you asked? I forget what the other one was.
No, that's all right. So why did the product make sense to you too, hun? What are you excited to share with people?
I love that it's not meal replacements and supplements. It's actually encouraging people to have a good lifestyle. And I love that about it. There's a lot of shake products that claim to, make you lose weight in 2 weeks, and all these people have great results on it, and that's not what this is. And I love that about it. I love that it's safe for my whole family. My 2-year-old loves the smoothies that I'm making, and it's a peace of mind that he's getting all the nutrients that he needs. And he's 2. He has no idea that the chocolate milkshake that I just gave him has all this goodness in it, or the lolly I gave him is helping him get all of his fruits and veggies. He's just like, cheers, Mum, I got a lolly. I'm really excited about that. And, my partner's not big on a whole range of vegetables. He's very focused on his meat and 3 veg. So it'll be good for him too, to be able to get that extra boost in his diet as well, for sure.
Amazing. Well done, Natalie. I'm just going to fix it up there. Beautiful. And so you can see, it's different for everybody. Yeah, Nat's very, very early in trying the products, but she's very excited about the journey. And honestly, it is just fruit and vegetables and berries. So there's no sort of second guessing it, I guess, when people ask. And the results and the benefits for everybody are totally different. For some people it might be psoriasis. For the next person it might be respiratory. It's just, you never know until you get on it and have a go. All right, now I'm going to find Carla. There you are. So Carla is our other lovely lady launching tonight. All right, Carla, I've spotlighted you. Take it away, gorgeous.
Alrighty. Well, I'm kind of new as well. We've been on our products for about a week now, and Lindsay introduced us to us. I've been following her journey for a little while now, and kind of denied about it for a little bit. As you can see, I've got a new bubba. I've got a 3-month-old and a 3-year-old, and I was following her. She's got lots of energy. She's got 2 gorgeous children and 1 on the way, and I'm like, oh, she's got lots of energy. Let's give it a go. Another friend was on it as well during her pregnancy. So I was like, why not? I'm going to give the products a go. And while I was thinking about the products, Lindsay's like, oh, business. I was like, okay, I'll give that a go. I'm sitting at home doing really nothing, so we'll give that a go. So I'm kind of just jumped in. I'm kind of a B person, just looking for a little bit extra money while I'm on maternity leave. Maybe don't have to go back to work. We'll just wait and see. I guess in the week, my biggest results, and I was just doing it just to give us a little bit more healthy and everything. My 3-year-old is in love with the chewies, like the veggies and the fruit chewies. She is asking for them before I even do it. This morning I caught her climbing up the drawers to try and get to them first thing. I guess the best results I've had for her is she's had chronic constipation since she was 2. And in the last 3 days, I have not had to give her adult dose of her laxative. And she's been able to go number 2s with no problem, which has helped her toilet learning immensely in the last 3 days. So I guess that's us, and what I'm really excited is just moving forward on this journey. So yeah, cool. Is that all right, Jana?
Yeah, no, yes, it's perfect. Well done, Carla. All right, I'll get rid of it. Oh, I've just done the same thing to you. I might have lost your video, but that's right, I'll get you back. Beautiful. All right, cool. So I'm just going to finish up with the business and a couple more shares with a couple of the girls that have been in the business for a little while. So I better get moving with my whiteboard. So again, I guess with the business, it is again all about sort of just, it is what you make it. So you don't come into this business and sort of have it all handed to you. I guess it's so much fun, and people do get addicted, and it's easy to learn. And as long as you're driven and teachable, anything can really happen. Now, I guess, you know, what a lot of people want to know when they, you know, thinking about the business is, how do we get paid? And we literally get paid 3 ways. We get paid with profit, we get paid in commission, and we get paid in bonuses. All right, so like I said earlier, we all come in at that position of a virtual franchise at the start. And again, you know, linking arms with the person that introduced you. It doesn't even necessarily have to be them, but they will help you and guide you. It's not a startup club. You sort of don't get started and left there on your own to grow. But you've got sideline buddies, and you've just got an amazing community there to back you up and support you all the time. So you come in as your virtual franchise. We help you find your first few customers and introduce the business to just one person. And very quickly, you're at SDVF, so Senior Direct Virtual Franchise. All right, and here in Australia, we're a part of an amazing business plan. So not only do you get a $400 bonus for reaching that promotion, but so does your teacher. All right, because we're a teach-to-teach business. It's all about teaching and guiding anybody you bring along into the business. So it's all about enhancing people's lifestyles, helping them create a healthier living in their homes and also in their lifestyle, giving them their time back. I know I was very, very time poor before finishing up at my normal job 2 weeks ago, and you know, even just looking at my schedule now, it's just, I feel very, very blessed at the time I get back with my children now. So it's all about my children, and I get to work all the way around them. So again, as you just keep growing your business and sharing it with a few more people, very quickly you're looking at a sales coordinator, and that's a $600 bonus for you and a $600 bonus for your teacher. I'm just going to spotlight Lindsay now, because Lindsay's is our newest SC, and she's got an amazing story to share. So Lindsay, take it away.
Just going to unspotlight myself, so I'm not talking to myself. Yeah, thanks heaps for that little introduction, Jana, and I'm really excited to be on this event and have everyone on here tonight. So thanks to everyone for coming and listening to everyone's stories. But I got into the business while I was on mat leave last year. I'm almost coming up to a year now, and I actually have a 13-year-old boy, and when I joined the Defence Force, he was only 2.5, and I made a decision to join the Defence Force. But as part of that, I was separated from his father, and it meant that I actually lost custody of him because I was going to be going to sea and all that sort of stuff. So he's grown up with his father, and last year when I had my little girl, I had all these memories coming back of all the things that I'd missed over the years, and you know, birthdays, Christmases, special moments, school drop-offs, packing school lunches, going to the footy, all the things that, you know, you want to be a parent for. And I realised I was about to do that again. So when I sort of stumbled across this, first of all, product, and fell in love with that, and then realised that there was a business behind a product that I love so much, I just thought, well, why the hell not? Who knows what could happen? And I've been plugging away ever since, and it's been such an amazing ride. You know, I've been able to, I live in Canberra, I moved here recently, and I've been down to Melbourne for a holiday with the business, like paid for by the business. I've been to the Gold Coast. I'm planning a trip to the US in April as part of the business. And what's really exciting, and I'll try not to cry, is I've got 9 weeks left, and I finish, and I get to do this full time. And I'm so excited that I get to be in my kid's life and not miss out anymore. So thanks so much. Really didn't want to cry.
You're making me cry. Thanks for that. And you know, Lindsay is like my best friend. We were in primary school together, and honestly, I've got to do that, and now watching her do that, and she is very much pregnant, and we're going to the US together. So even just the relationships that this gets to reignite as you're growing your business and helping other people share and get on board with the product and the business is truly amazing. And even you know, I've got a few friends on here from either Mother Group or from the Defence and from travelling, and it is truly amazing on what it does, what it can provide, and the opportunities and the choices that it can give back to families. So again, I guess as your business keeps growing, again, you just keep sharing the product and you keep sharing the amazing opportunity. The business just keeps growing. And I'm just checking to make sure if there's anyone else on that might be able to do business share tonight, but I'm not sure if I've got anyone in there. But as it keeps growing, again, you're just being teachable. You start to even learn to give yourself a bit of time too, because especially as mamas, we do put ourselves last. And this business is really good in that way, that it does help you get some of your time back. And literally when I found this business, I didn't know even how to have a normal conversation with Lindsay. Didn't think that my conversation was worthy of a conversation. So it's really amazing, you know, to be able to get on to an event like tonight and be able to talk. So then you're looking at Senior Sales Coordinator, SSC. That's a $1,200 bonus for you, a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. All right, and again, you know, you're starting to see these bonuses. I'm only talking about bonuses. I'm not talking about profit and commission. That's continuously happening. We're getting paid on a monthly basis with those. So these bonuses are set up so you can see how quickly your business can grow and what it can be when you get to that high position. And again, this is where I am at, but I'm working on QNMD madly at the moment, and that's a $1,500 bonus for myself and a $1,500 bonus for my teacher. All right, and again, by this stage, I'm probably on, you know, roughly around $40,000 a year, and I've shared it, and I've got an amazing business below me and some amazing people. And then again, you just keep growing, and you're at that pinnacle position of NMD, and there's another $20,000 of worth after this. But this is a $3,000 bonus just here. Only you get that because your mentor is earning way too much money by that stage, and you're on about $80,000 to $100,000 a year. All right, and that's, you know, truly amazing, and that residual income as well are truly kicked into place then, and you know, and the lifestyles and the things that it can change in families is really truly amazing. But that's pretty much it, and that's what, you know, what these amazing two girls have become a part of. So if you've jumped online tonight, thank you so much for hopping on and supporting them. If there is any questions, please make sure you get them answered by your gorgeous friends that got you on there. But thank you all so much for sharing, the girls that shared tonight, and hopefully we'll see you all again. So I'm just going to